Hi everyone, it's Roman and welcome to the very first stream in 2021. I hope you had a great New Year's Eve. Hope that everything will be good for you in 2021. For me, I hope it will be the same or even better as 2020, because for me 2020 was really a great year. And as I said, I hope that the next one will be better. In the background, you can hear the new single by Illumished. I will probably get this video demonetized or even blocked because I'm listening to it right now. But I encourage you to check them out. It's a really great band and I really enjoy them. And I think they will release some new stuff in 2021. But anyway, let's go to the main subject of today. So, our event graph. As you can see, I've done quite a lot through Christmas and New Year's Eve. I mainly changed a lot of course, of the visuals, but the most important thing is this. I've changed a little bit the way that I'm doing the values in all of my nodes that are numerical, because it happened because I wanted to add this option here, and this one, this whole branch is responsible for the choice of transferring some money from company's account to the personal account. So we want to check if we have more money on our company's account than on our personal account, and plus a little bit of buffer. So that's why I've added this system. So this works on the reorderable lists from Unity editor, and as you can see, there are three options as for now, and probably that will stay. So we have static, we have random, and we have event data, and you can subtract, multiply, divide, and of course add. So that's how it looks here, and I will now show you the code. Hi Gopher, it's really good for me right now. I feel great. So yeah, here is the example of the usage of this from the remove found nodes, and maybe I will start with the editor, and the best way I can show you maybe in the delay node. So that's the function that is responsible for drawing this whole editor, those lists here. Everything is of course hard-coded, it's not scalable, so there is different code for this in the add money node, for example, and the different one for the delay node, but it works on the same, exactly the same basis. So that's how it looks like. That's just customs editors, so that's really nothing too complicated. Here of course we draw the list and things like that. The more important part will be here. So every value in my nodes now is a list of node numeric values, and this class is of course serializable, and it contains these informations, and of course all of them are used in the code, and really everything is happening here from the get value. This is the extension method for list of the type of numeric value class, and it just makes the whole thing work. So that's basically just a lot of switches inside of switches that handle adding different values. So of course when you have static, it just adds values. When you have random, it randomizes the value between the minimal and the maximal value plus one, because this method is oh, it's inclusive? Whoa, I don't know why. Maybe that's because I'm writing a lot in PHP for my school, and there random range functions are exclusive of the max value. Wow, that's really interesting. Really? So that might be not necessary, so we might just do that if the summary for this function is correct. Hard to tell. I will leave it like that because I don't believe really that this function is inclusive for the max value, so let's leave it like that. Here is the inline check if we want to have the absolute value, because this was necessary here because we want to add positive value of our depth. So that's why I added this option. So there you just check if you want to use absolute, then you just return the absolute value of the value that is in the event data, and otherwise it's just the plain value. So yeah, and this is of course called every time that we want to make, and the condition node changed significantly because I've added separate, as you can see here, separate list. So this is the checked value, so this is the variable that you check, and here is the expected value, of course. So here you enter your expected result, and then you check if it's similar, greater or equal, anything like that over here. So yeah, that's that. And those are the biggest changes. I changed a little bit the color formatting. Now we don't have this random chance type here because I've just reused it here in those lists. And yeah, apart from that, I don't know what nodes I had on the previous stream, but there is nothing new in them. Everything is just like it was before. So I probably added the game over node, and it's working. It just goes back to the main menu. So yeah, that's how it works. Here we have add mood modifier, but those are really simple. For mood modifiers, I did not add the value with the on the reloadable list because it's not really necessary. Everything here should be static, so I don't think I will need that in this fashion. Of course, I can just add this. It's not that important. I will just use the static method, but maybe I will add it later. For now, let's make two last nodes that I did not have planned, but I thought that they might be useful. And then after I do them, I think I will try to, maybe let's change this music because the stream is going to be put down. So I probably need to put some cyberpunk soundtrack because this should not be copyrighted, and I should be okay with it. So I will add two nodes today, two last nodes, I believe. Maybe I will need to add some more on the way, but it will come up when I will be doing some events. Today I also want to make one new event, at least start working on it on stream to show you the usage, the usage of this graph. But for now, let's create a new node and we will call it start event node. Maybe start new event node, just to differentiate it from this node, because this node will be responsible for starting different event from this event. So they may be simultaneously played, or this one might be just ending and then toggling at the next event. So that's what I want to do here. So let's do it the basic way. Let's copy attributes from, let's say, here. Doesn't really matter. I will probably do the looks and all of this off camera. Let's use xNode, and here we will inherit from node. Okay. and we will have it in nodes. I believe that was the category. Let's see. Hey Fialar. Nodes, yes, nodes slash start event, or maybe start new event. And in terms of ordering it, it should be the last one, and I don't know which number I should put in here. So let's see. I mean, it can be here, or I can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I believe. So if I put 8 in here, we should have it on the bottom of the list. Yes, okay, so let's leave it here. And let's check the look. And now it's orange. Definitely I don't want this to be orange. So yeah, let's quickly go for the Flat Colors website. And let's pick some nice green color. I don't remember which one I've already used. I believe those I have used. Maybe this from the British palette, or maybe this color. Though I think I also have used it. But for now I will leave it like it is. Yeah. I may pick the other color just to make it more differentiable. I spelled that, pronounced that so wrong, but sorry for that. I mean, can't help much about it. So let's use the condition. Yes, I think we'll need conditions for this. So let's do this, and of course, next node also will be required here. And we can now also enter the public string event name. So we'll just start it by the name. So I think we don't even need any custom editor for this. We'll just use the default one. It should look good, it should work good. Yeah. So we'll leave it like that, or maybe we will make it a little bit wider. So let's put the 300 here, because events names will be quite long, so I want to see it properly. Okay, so that's really it, I think. So we can probably also duplicate this and make it the stop event node. And now I don't know, should this also be called by name? I mean, if I want to stop this event, I will just not add the next node and then it will finish. So that will be pretty much for the different events, but I mean, I can add support for disabling this event from this node. It should not be a problem. So let's duplicate this and call it stop event node, maybe. Okay, so maybe let's change the naming convention here just for start event, and here we will also change it like that and like that. And in this script here we will have it stop. Okay, and it should be 9. For the color, let's make this one. I've used it already, I'm 100% certain for some nodes, but I will change it later. For now, let's just make them like that. Okay. And of course this one will not be start new event, this will be stop event node. And that's pretty much it. Okay, this one got deleted. Why? Also here something got bugged and we don't have these nodes. Okay. That's not good because I cannot edit it. I hope it will not cause any problems, but it should not. If there is no error logs in console, it should be fine. Yeah, that's pretty much it for these nodes. You know what, for now I will just make them plain white and then I will change the colors for them. Like so. I mean, completely white nodes will be quite visible because every other is not white. They won't stay white, so for now I will not change the formatting because I don't want to write script just for this one because I won't need it. So let's go to the manager and let's oh, I've also added the unlock achievement node. I forgot about that because there is no achievement in this graph, so that's why I forgot about it. But we'll go with public void start event. Maybe I've had similar void here, right? Or no? Start event. This has other overloads, but no, I want to make it different. So maybe start event. Start. Oh, but that's going to be a problem. I have not thought about that. I did not thought about the params for those events, and that's going to be a problem. Because it will be hard to get the event parameters list from here. I mean, I can try to make it to parse some values. Okay, that's going to be a problem. I mean, it won't be a problem for the stop event node, but I would like to start different events from other events. So I guess this will be limited to only those events that don't require any parameters. Or I will need to do this in some more sophisticated way. I mean, I can add new reorderable list where you could just add values to it and then they will be passed to the event. I mean, it's doable, but I don't... The problem is, I don't know if I will ever use it. Because I think most of the events that will be triggered from this event will be simpler ones that won't require any additional parameters. Okay, for now, then let's just do the stop node. It will be easier. So let's do stop event. Stop event node. Okay, it has conditions, so let's check them quickly. Okay. And if this is true, then we will... Do I have a separate void for this? And current event. Yes, but we need event ID for this. Okay. So... Oh, I can get the graph, right. Okay. So I can do this like this. Or maybe not, because I want to make this accessible by the name. I mean, if it will be stopped, then we don't need to call the... But let's do this. If else, then next node from this node. Okay, and otherwise we will just end the event that is given to us. So we will end current event. Wait, end current event. But this end event delay. Yeah, okay, it will be okay. And here, maybe even we can do this, or maybe no, maybe the checking of the conditions might be more complicated and more performance intensive than just checking if the event exists. So we will need to get the ID of the event from player dot maybe just from the list of interactive events. So I don't know how I called it. Events list, that should be it. Find value, where value dot do I have it as event name, or this is just name? Okay, now I don't know if this name will work properly. It should. Where name equals stop node event dot event name dot interactive event ID. Okay. I'm not sure about this name. Yeah, because this is the name of an object. What I did here in the start function. Yeah, where name equals event name. Okay, so that should be okay. Okay, so stop event should work just fine. Okay, let's add it here. Stop event node, stop event node, stop event node, break. And the same goes for... Let me disable some of those scripts for the choice. In the choice, I mean, it can just stop event node, stop event node. Do I need to do anything here? No. Because I should not stop loop here if it ends, right? I hope. For now I will just break it, and that might be a possible place of a bug. Okay, for now I will delete this and maybe change the color of this node. Can I just reverse to this? Yes, to make it readable. Okay, and we will just, I mean, this is the character index step, right? Yes. So let's do this. So let's stop the test event, but I need to make it like this, test event. Okay. I don't remember where I'm on the save. I believe I need to add it here between those two nodes. I will not change the layout of them because it's not important. Okay. So we should stop the test event here. Conditions will be met. That's not a problem. Okay. Let's try it out. Because on this save I have both of the events active. We are borrowing money from friends and we've ended an event, so in the list we only should have the character in-depth event, yes. So it works just like it was intended. I won't need that website right now, but I will need to think about the other node for starting an event. I think I will need probably to add the option for adding those attributes, those arguments for the function. I mean, it should not be that hard because it will be only there are only a few possibilities, so you can pass int, float, bool and string probably only, because I don't use any other types really. That's a good question. You know what, I will leave this for my own programming of this, because that might be complicated, and when I'm streaming I'm not as good in keeping focus on what I'm doing, and then I will need to rewrite this code, and that's really unnecessary for me. So for now I will add something that I'm pretty sure it's pretty easy and I can manage it. So we will do another list. Yeah, we will do another list here, and we will call it randomizable, or maybe randomly triggered events. How you spell trigger? Okay, double G, not double R. Okay. So double G, not double R. Randomly triggered events. Okay. For now, I will add all of them here. Here. Okay, and for now I will just add those two. And maybe for the testing purposes I will quickly add some more. So let me pull something from my events that I need to do, that I have in the draw.io. And we will start working on this. Okay, I will not show you the whole thing, because that's still work in progress. Okay, I will. I mean, do I want to start working on it in Unity? I don't know. Maybe this one will be better. This one will be simpler, so maybe let's go for the simpler one. Yeah. Okay, so I will try to recreate it here quickly. Let's make interactive event, and we will call it inadequate employee salary. Okay, and we will add a start node and a node with event data, just to make sure everything is on place like this. Okay, I don't know if we will even need those data, but we will see. Okay, I have some errors. Oh, interesting. So for this one I will probably need to have do I check it later? Oh, I even... Dobra. Okay, I will start working on it, then I will think what else I will need to add to those nodes to make it usable. For now, even it will be enough if we will just do one test node just to test the random start of events. Okay, we'll need the... so we will have the target employee here. I will need to add types that will get the employee salary and other things from their stats to check them. Yeah. So let's do this. There will be no conditions. For now, here I will just paste this text. If I can copy it and paste it here. And as far as this goes, we will go just like I had it there. So we will have this, then we will get the name of target employee, or maybe full name of target employee, and then we will go with the text and we will copy the rest. Do we need to have a space here? I'm not sure, so let's leave it like that. Okay, for now just this, and let's add even empty node with a choice. Let's put here OK, and that's it for now. Just to have one more event that is randomly started. Of course, in the final version of the game, this event won't be randomly started. It will be only triggered when the employee salary is inadequate to their skill level. But for now, let's leave it like that. Okay. And let's write the function that will handle this. So now, let's write it here. Public void start random event. Of course, those random events will have some conditions on the start, and based on that, they either will be called, will be started, or won't be started. Of course, they also won't be started when you already have it running. Okay, it should be it should be enumerator. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it should be this, I think. So let's yeah, let's yield return. I mean, maybe I should not do this like this, because then after you save and load and restart the game, it will cause problems. Because I mean, how often I would like it to randomize? I believe like every third month. So like every minute, every 90 seconds, maybe even every 1 minute. But still, when you save the game, it will be reset. So it will be probably a good idea to save the value, but then it will be more performance intensive, because we will need to use update. But I think it will be better. So if I use it here, for now I will make it like this, because that will add maybe a bit more randomness to this. So let's yield return new, wait for seconds in game time. So we will, let's say between 60 and 90 for now. So we need to randomize it. So let's do random range between those two values. Oh, so okay, that's why I thought that I need to add one in this function, because when you randomize an int, it is exclusive, but when you randomize a float value, then it's inclusive. Okay, so I think I don't need this +1 here. That's the difference. Okay, I did know that. Okay, and then we will just go by the, let's do this, RNG equals random range, and we will go from 0 to a randomly triggered events.count. Okay, and then we will just start event. And I need a name, right? So we will just go to randomly triggered events, RNG dot name. But yeah, that will be a problem. And why does this not working? I didn't get the end of the line here. Okay, but here we have this. Wow, I forgot about the whole parameters thing. But there is not really, I think, any way that I can do this not hard-coded, so it will be hard-coded here. Probably I will need to add a lot of cases for every event. Of course, those events will work without passing any params to them. Let's leave it like that. And maybe let's just make sure that this is saved. So we'll use private coroutine start random event. Okay. By default it will be null, and here we will public void start random event counter, maybe. Maybe like that. So if start random event is diff equals null, or maybe I want to reset it. Yeah, probably it will be safer to reset it. So if start random event is different than null, then we will stop coroutine start random event, and we will start equals start coroutine start random event. Yes, here. And that's just in case this function will be called multiple times, and then it would cause problems. So that will be the safest way to do this. And I will need this in two places. In my I cannot find the script right here. In the load function and in the save function. So here is the load function. So let's make it here. And we will need to reference interact events dot this. So let's maybe add this here a little bit higher. Okay. So this. And then in the game starter, we also need to add this. And I mean, for now, we will decrease this time here to like every 3 or 5 seconds, because we need to test it. Okay, so now we should... okay, for now nothing has started. It might be... No, now they should all run. So there is something wrong with it. Okay, so... one thing. We need to add the while true loop here. Because otherwise this will be called only once, and we need to call it every 3 or 5 seconds. And to make it simpler, let's also debug that log. We can even debug this name just to check if everything is correct. Okay, so now let's wait. Okay. And we get the test event, okay. We again got the test event. We got inadequate employee salary, but I don't know why nothing was shown here. That's a good question. Maybe because there is no even data passed here. That might be a problem. That's why this one won't start. I mean, let's check. If I just do the name here, will it work with test event? Probably not. So probably I will have a lot of thinking in front of me about how to do this the most effective way to not code too much, to not use too much hard code. Yeah. So when I don't give any parameters, everything comes to shit. Okay. I mean, I think that's because I've removed this, but wait, because this is somewhere different. Cannot find current start node. That's interesting. Let me check it once more. I mean, let's reverse this and see if that's the problem. No, this is something different, okay. So why you cannot start this? It was not loaded properly because there is this bug. Interesting. But what part don't you get? Let's see. Do you get this part? Yeah, that is null. Okay. Interesting. So let's see it here. You have 3 here. And you should have 3, right? Oh. Oh, I did not make this automated? Oh, really? Okay. That's a big problem. Really? Okay, I guess. So this should be 1. This will be 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now everything should work, and let's also check about this. Okay, now there is a problem. But that's might be just because it got saved in a wrong place, and that's the problem. Alright, but it has problem with loading this one. Okay, this one loaded properly, the other one not. This test event not loaded properly. I mean, there is even data here, and it is connected, right? Yeah, but it has some problem that was not here before. So it seems like you don't have this node, or like hmm. Let me see the save file. There is something wrong with it. Definitely. Oh, I need to find this. Here. I mean, we only have one value here. Because we still... let's see. Do we don't have this node? I don't know at which point I fucked up, because I didn't change anything that is related to this function, and something is clearly wrong there. And I'm not sure what I've broken. No, we have this object. So the I is too big, but it should be 0 and this should be 1. So it should be called only once. And it's clearly not. Or I don't know what else. It's wrong here. I mean, the most strange part is that I have not changed anything. Okay, why this is called with 1? Why this has 2? Oh, wait, because this is loading this data here, right? Wait, which one is first? The third. And this one is the third, okay. And here we have only this one, but it's only one. So why do... Whoa, okay, so that's the mistake here. But like, why did this happen? That is a good question. For now, okay, we can now test if the test event will be triggered without any parameters, and if it will work somewhat good. It should, because the default value for the employee ID should be 0, so that will be player character, and that should work. Okay, we have null reference here. Interesting. Interesting. We don't have the next node in some nodes. Do I don't have next node here? There is no next node after a choice, but that should not be a problem. Interesting. Okay. Shame that I don't see which one is this. I mean, it's just not getting this, but this is only... You know what? That might be this bugged one here. Maybe. Oh. You know what? For now, I will... I mean, this will work for sure. So let's change it to some bigger numbers. Okay, just to eliminate this on the way. Or this error might be just because I don't have the parameter passed there. Although no, because I did not start this event. Okay, it loaded properly. Okay, some... Which event is this? The third one. This one. The new one. Okay, so what's the problem with it? Oh, okay, I know what's the problem, because there is no delay node here, and that's the problem, but it should not be saved in any way. So let's just remove this entry here and let's try it once more. I mean, I even can remove this one too, and we'll start clean. Sorry. Yeah, so it will work without passing any parameter, but only in this case, because in this case the only parameter we need is this ID, and this ID is not really important because this is the ID of our player, and it's always 0, and the default value is 0, so you know. That's not really a good representation of the problem. But I mean, I've added what I wanted to add for this stream, so I think I will end it. It will be a shorter one, because I also don't have a lot of energy right now. And as I said earlier, I will need to think about how to start those events, how to pass parameters into them. And that will be hard, really. I mean, I will probably need to pass other event data from the event that it is called from. Maybe some static values, but probably only event data. I mean, I need to only pass event data, so probably it will be easier. Yeah, I will think about this, so maybe we'll have another stream if I come with some idea about this problem of starting the event from other event. I will also need to analyze my my graphs on the draw.io because there I may have an idea of how much data I need to pass to make it work. So yeah, for now this will be all, so thank you everyone who came by on the stream, and see you on the next ones. Bye bye!